Hello, my name is Tatjana Thelen and I'm a social anthropologist from the University of Vienna, and currently I'm working here at the Institute of Advanced Studies in Paris on the role of care as a link between the state and kinship. Care often seems to be something small, whereas the state seems to be a bigger social structure standing above society or families. In contrast, I see care as fundamental for social structures and the state as relational as well. Now, kinship is one important other to the state, and I am interested in how the two actually emerge through negotiations of care. We often think of kinship as retreat in our societies, but if you look at how central it is actually in our everyday lives as well as politics, rather the opposite seems to be true. For example, we think it's so natural that parents care for their children that we hardly ever see it as also a legal demand of the state. And the idea of the primacy of heterosexual procreation is also very central in other fields like inheritance rights, regulations of migration or citizenship. And all this does not denote a decline of kinship. It also stands in a tension with our self-understanding that stresses the openness of families, for example, through same-sex marriage or international adoption or technologies of procreation. In addition, notions of kinship feed into marginalization of internal and external populations. We see this happening in public discourses, for example, on cousin marriage, on clans, on crimes of honor, and so on. Here, kinship practices are represented as eternal traditions that do not change if they travel to time and space. So I explore these processes of belonging and difference through care here in different workshops and in the exchanges with my colleagues at the Institute and beyond.